That's the key. Will it notify folks? That will be the key. Good morning. If you're listening or watching this later, hello. I'm JLJ Jr. Well, you know that already. I don't know why I want to sing that. My voice isn't even in yet. Yeah, I'm singing already. But hello. And it's Thursday. I'm like, what day is this? It is Thursday. I can't believe it. Time is going by so fast. I wanted to come on yesterday, but I just got too busy. I think I'm gonna sing every song today. So you got one. Okay, everybody's getting one. Let me see, look at my thing. And I got one also. Okay. Told you guys, I'm not doing anything different. I'm not changing nothing. I'm not touching nothing. It's doing whatever it's doing. I don't know. Because I wasn't on yesterday, it's like, we'll give James a chance. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, kids. I just had so much going on. Some great stuff coming up. I can't announce yet, of course. But we'll see. Some good stuff going. YouTube has changed its look for us who do this. So there's buttons. So if you see me pittering around, like, there's just buttons everywhere, like buttons that I'm like, what? What am I doing? What's going on? I don't understand. So I'm looking like a little lost. It's like, okay, they move some stuff around. They do this all the time. They're like, leave it the way it was. Nobody asked you to change. I don't want change. No, I'm the man of change all the time. So, but good morning, Beauty for Ashes. Handsome Matt, everybody who's in the chat room and coming in. On my normal time. Like I said, I wanted to come on yesterday, but I was putting out fires and making deals. All kinds of stuff going on. So I'm working it out. This is my job full time. I tell you guys. So yes, I'm trying to get myself together. Oh, okay. I'm getting notifications and stuff. I have some little bits of news to share with you, of course, because I share with my family here. Let me continue setting some up. Hi, Cherie. Hello. Judy. I didn't even say Judy. Yes, I don't want top chat. I want all chats. It is this top chat thing, which is so weird. I'm like, I want to see the whole chat. I want to see what everybody's saying, not just. I don't even know what that means. Like, how do you become top chat? You chat the most. I don't know that for. It's so weird. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I want to thank DJ Glow 15 the other day. She saw it on Twitter for my lunch the other day. I had some wonderful tacos from Tacos El Unico. She was like, they look so good, and they were delicious. Charmander, hello. So today I will be shaving off my goatee. So this gets to be very interesting. I'm a little nervous. I haven't done it in a while. I shave it off all the time. It'll grow back in 2 days, but I have to prepare my face for this weekend. So I will be shaving it off later today. I don't know if I'm going to share with you guys or not. I've been sharing on my Patreon my different steps coming forward towards this Halloween Bonita transformation. But for the shows on Sunday, which I will be doing shows on Sunday, I'll be dressed as a different character that day, and then later for the show, the other thing. So I'm giving away prizes and doing all kinds of goodies. So if you have not signed up for my Halloween Spectacular, it's just this Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sign up today. Sign up now. Now, if you're in this chat, you get $5 off while you're here. So sign up today. It's going to be lots, LOTTS, of fun. Just seeing me in drag will that'll be price of admission. Trust me, it's gonna be very interesting. So yes, I have to shave it off. I have to practice the makeup and all stuff, and so I gotta do that. So I'll be taking a big, huge shower and then shaving my face. It's gonna take me a while to do it too. I was like, oh my god, my goatee is going bye-bye. Say goodbye. So it's probably the last time you see it. The only other show I'm doing is tomorrow night. We're doing the Jedi Tales tomorrow night, and then Sunday. So if you don't see it, so say hello, say goodbye to it now. It's gonna go away, but yes, I'll be growing it over. So it always itches when it grows back in. I'm growing a goatee back because I like the goatee. I know my mat likes it too, so I would never shave it off completely. But it'll be back. And so my hair grows like my hair, like all my hair is in this. This is all hair. But my hair's a little too wild. I've not taken a shower yet today, so I haven't got a chance to do all that. So I don't want to scare you guys. But look at that. I look like a gnome. Shit. To grow, I think, a little bigger. But yes, the hair will be going. So now I'm practicing. I got pulled down stuff. I actually cleaned my bathroom. Like I took everything out of it and did like a yearly cleaning, and it's like scrubbed and mopped and dusted and rearranged. And now I'll probably do a video on that later. But I'm very happy with this. When this morning, I'm like, wow, like a new bathroom. I love my bathroom. Thanks to my mom. Shout out to her for designing it all those years ago. It's a nice big bathroom for a big guy like me. I love it. A big tub, everything. Flowers everywhere. I love my flowers everywhere. So I will be planting flowers everywhere. So I'll be taking pictures of that. But I had a lot of that bathroom stuff in here. So now I'm starting to clear out this room. I have all this behind me to deal with. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. Oh, hi, Larry. How are you? My hair is always amazing. Well, I appreciate that. Yes, it's gonna be. It's because it's in there, kids. It's in there. It's a lot of hair. If you want to see my hair, I'll pull it out. If you want to see my hair for a minute, I will pull it out. But it's just undone. It's just natural. It's James unplugged. Yeah, so Sherry, I got another person signed up for Teriah. Erin Van Curler, she signed up. So we were talking back and forth. So she signed up yesterday. So we still have another month or so for that event. But I'm really pushing the Halloween, of course, the one next week on the 5th, my YouTube one, and then the one on the 12th after that, my promotion one. Someone signed up for that too, actually, the other day. So it's like, come on, folks, sign up for. I'm telling you some good. They're fun. They're fun little. You learn a lot with me. I tell you guys everything, and so you learn a lot. So even if you're not doing YouTube lives or you're not even promoting, but you should come in. You should try. I say, but just spend time with me. Just come spend time with me, and you'll learn some stuff. Like seriously, you'll walk away with something going, wow, that's really interesting. So I think you should totally come join me. So that's this Sunday, the next Saturday the 5th, and the next Saturday the 12th. Those are the next 3 events I'm really pushing at the moment. But we have folks coming to each one, so thank you for folks who are signed for those. But $5 off if you're in here now, of course. And underneath the description of this video right now, I have all the dates, all the pricing, and how you can pay me. You can pay me all different ways. So yes, I'm very excited. But yeah, so yeah, Aaron signed up, so we're good. I just washed my Teriah shirt. I was just looking at it. Right now, I just hung it up. I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear this morning. I just want to throw something on. I throw this on, I hate them. I just throw this on because it's comfortable until I go and take care of stuff for the day. It's still early today. Well, he's getting there, so we're doing that. But yes, a lot of hair. I know a lot of. I've been doing all these little product and things, and so I thought about that for a second. Might be overkill. So I've been doing little videos on products that I'm using, like this cherry on top hair product thing. But here's what's so funny. So on here, it tells you to peel back, so you get the instruction on how to use this. So I went to peel back. The whole thing peeled off. So it's in there. So it's in there. Now, all that writing, which I can't see anyway. I'm blind as a bat. I'm trying to separate it. Hi, Nikisha. I'm trying to separate this, and it is not letting me separate it. I might have to go online and learn how to use this because it just came right off. I want to use this vanilla cupcake cleansing volume hair scrub. It was this cute little tin from Tweak by Nature. Again, so I have it out here so I can look it up. And Matt, you notice I started posting these again. I posted my little things again. Good morning, Tracy Stevens. Are you signed up for my things, Tracy? Let me see. Let's see if Tracy signed up for my next 3 things, because usually she signs up for my stuff. I was going to see. You know me. I'm going to see what's on here. I will not be interviewing Dan Furigal. He's Days Are Lives. I don't cover days. That's Tony Moore, my chocolate twin, and the Edition Days crew. I support them. They're my sister channel. So I don't do anything days. I did interview him, Mysterio, for the Emmys. So go to my daytime Emmys on his channel, Mysterio. Daytime Emmys specials, Dan Furigal. You'll find the video. So Mysterio, you can see I did interview him for that because it was the Emmy thing. But in terms of one-on-one interview, I won't be doing that. That's Tony. I'm not going Day of Days. I'm not Days Are Lives. That's Tony Moore. I do all the other soaps. I got the book of life, Tracy. So I'm gonna look in here and see which one. So yes, you're for the Friendsgiving. That's good. You're not signed up for my promoting yourself the JLJ Way or the YouTube, but you came to the audio drama one. So, but right now you're signed up for Halloween. Yep, you got that one. But the one on the 5th you're not signed up for, and the one on the 12th you're not signed up for. You're signed for Friendsgiving, and you're also signed. That's it. Yes. So yes, but the other, because you came to the audio drama, you should come to the YouTube and the audio and the other one and the promotion. Those would be really good for you to follow those too, because they all kind of go in a row. Also, I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to announce it soon. Where if you come to like 5 or 6 events, you get one free. I think that for you guys doing all this for me, I think that could be a good thing too. I think it's like 6 events, you get the 7th one free or something like that. So I'm going to look into that also. So the more you come, then you get one free. You get to come one free. I think why not? Because you guys are doing that. But Tracy's a faithful, come to my things. But I think you should come to the other 2 on the 5th if you're available. I know people got jobs that can't make it. But I have one on the 5th and the 12th. So keep those in mind, Tracy. So I recap, yes, Mysterio. I do Bold and the Beautiful, GH, and Y&R. I do watch Days. I am a former Days person. I used to be on Audition Days. But no, that's Tony and I have an understanding that if it relates to Days Are Lives, that's their stuff, and I support them and promote their stuff. Unless it's the Emmys or some kind of special event, then I talk to a Days person, then I do it. But most of the time, I defer all that to him. So a lot of folks, not just you, Mysterio, a lot of folks like James. I know you guys enjoy my interviews, and I love all that. And because it's just that I'm trying to support him. If I do all the interviews and everything, it almost takes away from him, and I don't want to take away from Tony. Tony's why I'm here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Tony. So we just have this kind of friendly understanding. But when it came, hi Albert. But when it came to the Emmys, I interviewed everyone. So that's just how that worked. If you came down the red carpet and and there's a couple exceptions like James Reynolds, he's my friend. I'm friends with him and his wife. That's a little different. I will always interview them. Greg Vaughn, we're friends. It's a different story. There are a few people that kind of transcend our agreement, and Hope, of course. Christian Alfonso, of course. Yes. But I will not be Audition Day, that either. I'll not be at Day of Days. I will not be at that's a whole you want to plus have an event that day. So it's like that's something totally different. But that's something that I'm just like, yes. But me and Tony made the Hope thing happen. So I'm still indebted to him. So I kind of feel like that. Hi, Kathy Doyle. Love that name. So that's kind of, but I do General Hospital, I do Bold and Beautiful. I am busy enough, you guys, trust me. And I haven't watched any days in the last 2 weeks. I haven't watched any soaps this week at all. I haven't watched anything. I've been so incredibly busy behind the scenes. I have some delicious stuff coming up. You guys have, I'm working so hard at this business. You guys have no idea. I just have stuff. I'm working on some stuff with the BBC. I can't talk about it yet, but I'm working on stuff with them. Yes, that BBC. I'm working on stuff with Bold and Beautiful. I'm working on stuff with Y&R. I mean, I have all kinds of stuff going on outside of this, just even this stuff. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot of phone calls, a lot of meetings, a lot of talks. So I just was like, I need to be back in my morning show. They're interrupting my morning show. They're interrupting me. I like coming on here for a couple hours talking to you guys. It's crazy. And I'll tell you, Albert Bostic, if you're not following Albert Bostic, he does like everything. He does everything to Mysterio. Are you following Albert Bostic? Gloria, she signed up. Okay, we got somebody signed up for the Halloween. Yes. Put you in a book, Gloria. She's the one who bought me lunch the other day. She's wonderful. Okay, so I'll get her in the book. Yes. You signed up for it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, all right, I'm getting in here now. She's underneath Matt Litchfield in the book. Okay. Okay, so she signed in. We got a nice little crowd for Halloween. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Gloria. She's not on here yet, so if she comes on, I'll thank her when she comes on. Yep, I got money. I did get money. It's crazy. Because Halloween is coming up. We're gonna have fun. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. We'll do the best I can. I hope it turns out decent. I'm gonna work it out. Yes, Gloria. You Teriah fans are always there for me. Always there for me. Always. But yes, I'm working on all kinds of projects. Yeah, but Albert's on there all the time, kids. So Mysterio, follow Albert Bostic at Albert Bostic on YouTube because you want to know about all kind of stuff. He talks about every show. He be on there eating that ramen or ice cream, one or two. In that chair, talking about these soaps. And you're on there all the time, Albert. Cheese and crackers. You think you're me? Hi, MJ Cantrell. I keep thinking your name should be a country singer. I swear to God. I'm gonna have to write an audio drama and you be a country singer. What's going on there? But yes. So check. So he covers all of them. Again, follow Audition Days. They talk about it all. But I know if you like my work, I appreciate it very much, obviously. And so, but it's just I like to honor my friends and I like to support my friends, and that's what I do. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate all of you wanting me to do some stuff. So yes. About Teriah. Here's what about Teriah. Teriah. I was just saying I washed my t-shirt, my Testasexual t-shirt. I'm telling you, Matt Litchfield, having him on your show, Testasexual has become our favorite. I just washed it. It smells really good. Something I was gonna wear it today, but I'm like, do I want to wear it before my event, or should I wear it now? I don't know. I don't know. You guys know what to do. So I said, I know, I love you guys. I love Teriah fans. I love them. They seriously have helped change my life in the last couple of years. Trust me, I am indebted to them. You ever been twang when you talk? I love it. I do work hard, kids. I'm not gonna be like, no, really, no. I do work hard. I work hard. Like I said yesterday, I was making wheeling and dealing. Tuesday and Wednesday, I was on phone calls all day, having meetings, making things happen. I'm like, trust me, I work hard for the money, and that's what I'm trying to do. And when Perlier sent me that package of goodies, because they know too, I work very hard, and I didn't have to pay for it. So I did a unboxing video. It's on here, and I would do a video for each of the products. That's how I pay them back. It's like doing that. But I worked with them, and kids, it's a lot of work. Let me answer Gloria Jean real quick. Okay, so I just answered Gloria, let her know that I got her payments, and that I'm very happy to see her. Like it isn't it work? It's a pleasure to work with. Like it isn't work. I know. And you worked with Cameron before. I know. It was just your first time you guys were with Kate. But Cameron is just so easy breezy cover girl. She's just so she's super easy to work with. I've interviewed her obviously several times over the years. I've worked with other things. She's super, super sweet and just fully herself. And then Kate's just easy also. So I was like, as I said, we felt bad because the three of us, when we get together, me, Kate, and Cameron can talk. We can talk. So it's like, yeah, you guys don't understand. So we're like, poor special celebrity events, because we could have went on for another 2 hours. We could have filled that. We could have filled those 2 hours with study. We could go on forever. So that's kind of that's kind of thing. So we just kind of, and I'm very happy for Cameron. She's busy doing voice work, Brock's doing voice work. You know, I love Brock. Brock and I talk all the time too. As I said, I was getting a little upset at some folks getting mad at them for some stuff last week, and I was like, okay, get up. I'm like, you guys, these are our girls. Just leave them alone. You know, we'll try. Oh, you got several shirts here. I just bought the one. I got my mug too. Oh, it was over here a second ago. I guess I moved it. So I have my mug and everything. I know you should ask that. I know they're listening. I know. And I asked her about Star Wars before the show, so I talked about that. So we have our Star Wars stuff. But yeah, so but they're all great folks. But Cameron appreciates each and every one of you guys. So does Kate. They love you guys. I said, so people need to be a little. Some folks would get on my nerves talking shit about them, and I was like, yeah, we need to calm that down. I'm not going to go for that. I can't go for that. No can do. I can't go for that. So I was like, yeah, we ain't doing that. We're not, especially when they're nice people. So yeah, so I've just been busy working really hard. For Friendsgiving. Yes, Jennifer, she did. Right. Lessons. I'm just telling Tracy, you have 2 events that if you can make them, I'd love to have you there. And it's $5 off each event. I think one actually would be $5, Tracy, and the other one would be $15. So that's $20 total. You sign up for 2 events. If you can make it the 5th and the 12th, I'd love to have you there. I think you would really enjoy it. Yes, your shows. Yes, I know you're running errands right now. So, but yes. No, we don't. Sorry. Hi, George Blackman. Now I see what you look like. You look like a George Blackman. You do. Those to go for that. I know. I love Hall & Oates. Let me start about Hall & Oates. Don't get me started. That's my group. But now I'm like, you look like a George Blackman. Now that I know what you look like, I'm like, that's what I think you would look like. I don't take that as a compliment. I mean nothing bad, but I'm just like, I know what you look like. So it's nice to see you. I don't know, George, you're coming to any more of my stuff. See, I'm calling everybody out. Are you coming to any more of my stuff, George? Let's see. I know people have jobs, people are busy, they got schedules. But George is coming to my Halloween, so we'll see that Halloween. But like I said, you should come to my YouTube or my promotion one on the 5th and the 12th. They're gonna be fun. They're gonna be good. I spilled tea on those too. So $5 off while you're in here, of course, to sign up for those. Or even afterwards, you can sign up. It'll be $5 off for you guys. But yes, we do a lot of fun. And then we have our final soap chat of the year on the 17th of December. That'll be the final soap chat of the year. And so we'll have a good time on that one too. That's some fun. Mm-hmm. Now some fun. On those two. But yes, I'm a huge Hall & Oates fan. Yes, you stand right. Yeah, I'm just like, no, we're not talking crap about people. Take it as a compliment. Let's just take it as a compliment. Exactly. Like you look like somebody. You look like a George Blackman. It fits you perfectly. That's what I mean as that. I mean, your name fits you perfectly. Because you meet some people, you're like, that's your name. I know parents named you, so it's like you can't change how they name you. But some folks, they don't look like the names they're supposed to look like to me. I don't know what that means, but it just does. And then some folks, you're like, yes, that name fits you perfectly. That's what I mean by that. So, but I've known you seen you on here for years. And I get to see you. That was very, very, very nice. Let's see, it's fun, and for me, a co-host too. We're all like, it's such a trip to see you guys, almost in person, like see your faces after all these names, because I can't see any of these avatars. My eyesight is horrible, and it's just too small. I can't even see. Yeah, I can't even see. I know Matt's face because I know what he looks like, so I know that. And MJ has a dog, but I can't see nobody else's stuff. I think Tracy comes as a T. I think it's a T. I can't see. Can't see at all. So I'm like, I have a horrible eyesight. So there you go. But you guys, I got something I would share with you guys. Mm-hmm. So James Lott Jr. has decided last night to join back into the dating app world. I've been off for a year because it just wasn't working and I was just tired. But Flobo actually asked me I should try it. The dog's got an accent. Yes, you are, Matt. You know my hugs. Yes. Someone else just had my hug recently. They're like, "Oh my god, I want another one." I am on Hinge. Flobo said that he was told to go on Hinge for something, and then so he's been going on a few dates here and there. So I decided to try Hinge. I signed up for it. We'll see what happens. What's so funny is the first person who popped up into my feed was someone I had a horrible date with 4 years ago. Oh my God. I was like, of course that's my luck. Of course that's my luck. I mean, we had a horrible date 4 years ago. Horrible. Called me names on the date. It was horrible. I ended up walking out and leaving. I'll tell you, called me fat, basically. Said, you're fat. They knew who I looked like before I got there. So it's just kind of interesting. And I was like, oh, so that person popped up. So there must be some kind of sign of some sort for that. Yeah, I will send them to you, Matt, because I don't. Well, so far there's nothing to conduct. Unhinged, MJ, I am unhinged. No, see. Flobo said the same thing, Tracy. He was like, for James, because everything's content. If nothing else, I will have some stories for you. I'll have stories for you. I'm not excited. I'm not sad. I'm not putting anything on it. I'm signed up. I've had one person like something like my voice, because you can do a voice thing. They like my voice. Other than that, nothing's happened yet. Yeah, it was very weird, Tracy, because the person, my stats were all out there. Thank you, Sherry. It's not that simple, Los Angeles, but I will take that, please. Yes. But the person they saw a full body picture of me, whatever. We met in person, and that person was like, "You're just too fat." And I was like, "Wow!" And they tried to play it off like, "Well, I'm just trying to be honest with you." And I'm like, and you know what I did? I took my food because we were about to eat dinner. I took my food to go, and I said, "My fat ass is leaving." And I left that person with the bill, and I left. So I didn't pay. I got a free dinner out of it. I went back to my house, took my bra off, and ate it. No. But my thing is just it's completely. If you're transparent, then because I'm like, no, MJ, trust me. I was just like, I want a relationship, so I'm like, but I don't know how I'm gonna get one because I don't go out or anything. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get one. But I said I'll try this for a month. I'm trying it for a month, and then that's it. If nothing comes out of it that wants me to keep going for like another month, then I'm just taking it off. Because seriously, I left Tinder, I left all the others, and just nothing was happening after a while. Just nothing was going on. So I was like, why even, why bother? This wasn't worth anything. So I just stopped. So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys. They had the flower. We'll see. I mean, I think I'm a catch of sorts, but we'll see how Los Angeles is a very small city and big in some ways. There's 4 million of us in this city. It's a small city. I've seen people already know on there. I know that person. I know that person. I won't tell you guys that because that's their privacy, obviously. But I've always seen folks that I know too on there, which that's just a common that happens all the time too. Yes. So anyway, we'll see. Damn, Jay, I'm almost there too. I've not left my house since Saturday, so I've had no reason to leave my house since Saturday. I literally have been here working in my garden, working in my house. I don't leave. I didn't go to. I've got to go anywhere. I have shows at night, daytime. I literally have not left my compound, the lot compound, since Saturday. So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm on my 5th day at home. Hi, sis. So I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I only go out when I have to. And my co-host got COVID, and my clients got COVID. I'm like, I'll sit at home until I need to go out. Then I'll leave. So I mean, I said, so trying this will be interesting to see just kind of, like what happens. So I'll keep you guys posted, of course, because you guys are my family. If anything comes out of this at all. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not really, I've never been on Hinge before. So Flobo does wedding DJing, and he said that reason why he joined was that a lot of his weddings he's done, a lot of them said they met on Hinge. We need to choke you up. We need to choke you up at this point. Sounds like that person had issues, period. Way should be the regular person. Like, well, I was 20. No, that's the thing. I know that there are some folks who like big people, big men, big women. I get that. There's some folks who like that. There's not even a big self-esteem issue for me, so to speak. Because my thing, again, I was transparent. And we met on an app that's actually about bigger people being on the app. So it's kind of like, it's like there was no, and then I saw that person dated after me, and they were fatter than me. Everyone used the word fat. So it's like, so obviously there was something else going on, but the way they did it was just so rude. And to me, you don't have to be rude. Even if you're thinking that, there's no reason to be rude. Again, I always say this, people should be nice. Nice should be the norm. There's no reason, but some folks think that being rude is being real, and that's not true. It's not. Having no tact is being real. That just means you're tactless. That's what that means. There's ways to say things that's not so horrific to somebody. And it did kind of hit me a little bit that when it happened that day. I got home and I didn't cry or nothing like that, but it did hit me a bit. And I felt a little down on myself for a little bit. But I came out of it. I was like, that's their problem. But I know what I look like. I'm a 300-pound, 6-foot man who has a stomach, who's a big guy. I got hair. I'm a big guy. I'm tall. And so I do know that there are some folks who like that and some folks who don't. So no matter what society tries to get us to tell people, everybody likes different body types. And sometimes it really is personality and how they carry themselves and how they smell and how all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff that go into, and chemistry, just emotional chemistry, physical chemistry, it all, there are people I wasn't attracted to at first fully, and then getting to know them became more attracted to them. That does happen too. Kindness doesn't cost anything, it really doesn't. And in situations like this, why hurt someone's self-esteem? You don't want that happening to you, so why would you do it to somebody else? You know what I mean? It's like, but there are a lot of folks who are hurting inside who hurt others so they feel better. But in the end, nobody wins. Right? In the end, you don't win because you still, you have your things inside going on. You hurt another person's feelings, so they don't win. So nobody wins. That's how I look at that. Nobody wins. And so that just completely sucks. So yes, but we'll see. I don't have a type, so I date around, but I have certain types I like more, but I don't really have a type. Tony Moore's seen a lot of my previous people, so he would know. He knows I don't. When I say I don't have a type, he knows. I move around. I stay open to the universe. So that's one of the latest things. Segueing that into, I did a video already on it. It's the 30th anniversary of Madonna's sex book. I have the sex book. Yes, anybody old enough remembers this came out in 1992. I was like, I can't really show nothing because it's so sexual. I was like, what can I show? I really can't. I can show the back of it. I can show that, the word sex. But I don't think I can really show anything. I was looking at this book and I'm like, this book really is tame compared to like what they try. I mean, it was big news back then. But her and Vanilla Ice. I was going to show you that for a second, but I can't really show you that one. Her Isabella Rossellini. I can't really show you that either. Her and an old guy. Madonna was something else. I know she got in trouble recently from some of the younger folks. Here's the thing with Madonna that bugs me, but I know that the younger generation, I'm sorry, younger generation, you get mad at me, but it's how it is. You guys just don't know the importance of Madonna in just regular society. I was there. And you can try to rewrite history and try to do all this other stuff, try to add today's standard to back then. You can't do that. You can't do that. Back in the day, Michael Jackson, Prince, and Madonna were huge. and they were affecting change in the world. And that's kind of the thing that people don't understand. Madonna was so, they were all young. Madonna, they're all the same age. They were in their 20s when they came out and were fighting all the stereotypes of the day during Reagan era America, during Thatcher England. It was not that we had the Cold War happening, like we had AIDS happening. It was a whole different time period. And I think some of these younger people try to change history to apply it to other things. You can't do that. Madonna was everything. She was black, white, didn't matter who you were. Madonna changed the game for everyone. Any female after her who does anything sexual does owe a debt to Madonna, doing it and making it mainstream and fighting for the rights of others. They just don't understand. Because, I know that, and somebody's, I know, that's why I bring it up. Because like Cardi B, they said they've made up, Pop Princess. They said they made up. Cardi says she loves Madonna. Madonna says she loves Cardi. They made up. But what Madonna was just trying to say was that she did it first. In this era, and there are people before her, and she always acknowledged Deborah Harry. She acknowledged Pat Benatar. She acknowledged David Bowie. Like there's always people before you who set it up for you. But Madonna was one of the few women out there, megastar, pushing the envelope for gay rights, Black rights, Latino rights, women's rights. She was out there and taking all the shit. I was there, folks. I'm telling you, this is not like we're making up history. This is for real. You can go back and see all of that. It's completely. You can't discount Madonna. I'm sorry, folks. You can't. You can try, but you can't. So I don't care. I mean, I like some of the newer songs that are out these days. I don't know everybody, but she started it, and she took the shit and took the heat for it, and also gave to charities. Prince, same thing. Prince, I never forget seeing Prince on MTV. I was like, who's that chick? Him wearing lace and boots and looked like a chick, but singing about how he's going to take your woman. And I believed him. His song Controversy, a Black man never talked about sexuality like that. In the line, he says, am I Black or white? Am I straight or gay? Controversy, like that never was said in a line before. Prince was doing stuff that just, and rock and roll with a Black person, rock and roll with a Black person. Like, well, Black folks invented rock and roll, it's another story. But with Purple Rain, he showed people that he can be a rock star, despite what he looks like. I was there. That movie was huge. People love fucking Prince. Black, white, no matter what race they were, they love Prince. And that's something we started about MTV not playing Black artists. Michael Jackson was huge. They wouldn't play him because he was Black. He's like the biggest star, arguably, of our all time. And we're talking about they wouldn't play him because he was Black. So I mean, I don't care what anybody says nowadays. Michael stole this. They all were doing all this stuff for these future generations. So I just kind of, you don't have to wait. Madonna says it. Who cares how she says it? But you just can't. And I remember there's a few months ago, there's this whole Madonna Janet Jackson controversy. And I had to jump in there too and go, you can't put this wokeness stuff on. You can't do it now. Madonna was doing it before Janet was. While Janet was in high school and, on different strokes, Madonna was putting out albums like a Virgin and Material Girl. She was doing it first. Now, Janet did a great job for Black women expressing their sexuality. She's a leader in that. You can say that. I mean, Janet, Velvet Rope, all of those are great. Madonna did it first. Sorry, kids. It's not. I'm not even making it up. It's like it is history. It came out first. And so I'm sorry, Janet Jackson supporters. I love Janet. Janet's an icon of legend herself. But Janet's no Michael either. Michael still comes first. I've seen Janet in concert. She's amazing. I've seen Michael in concert. He's incredible. He had a magic and a thing that just very few folks have. Prince has it too. Madonna has it also. They do. They have it. So I'm just saying, I've seen these kids today try to, and I think it's natural. It's natural for a newer generation to go, oh, screw them. They're not all that, blah, blah. And it's like that's kind of cutesy. Okay, I get it. But these three are those they did, like I said, David Bowie did amazing stuff. Elton John did amazing stuff. Pat Benatar did amazing stuff. Hart was you can't forget who came before you. You're not doing anything that original, you people. Nobody is anymore. At this point, no one is doing anything that original. There is no new music that's come out since rap. There's like new music. That's a completely new art form. That was the last completely new art form. Everything else are alliterations of stuff, which are good and fine. Grunge, heavy, all this stuff. It's all alliterations of rock. But rap was the first thing to come out. That was the last thing that came out that was new. I like some of the new songs. I like the she, her. I like that song by Megan Thee Stallion. I like that song. There's a few songs I like, but we can't forget the greats. You can't knock out MC Light. You can't knock out Salt and Pepper. You can't knock out Run DMC. You can't just go, no, they were not all that. They were this and talk shit about them. It started something. My generation was so lucky. We us Gen Xers were there at the birth of all of this. We got to really see all of this. We had Culture Club. I was like, what the fuck is that? When I first saw Boy George. But he had this beautiful voice that was coming out of him that won you over. Dead or Alive, same thing. What's that? You spin me around. The song just, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is, and they transcended race and gender and sexuality. It was just like, When Doves Cry is a great song. Great song. It's a great song. It really is. It's a great song. And remember, that's a song that has no bass. One of the only number one song in history that has no bass in it. And that's something he took it out. He basically took it out of the song. Susan Leonard, who an engineer, talks about that, how they finish the song and they start taking it apart. I love growing up in that time period. I'm a total 70s kid, 80s teenager, young adult. I loved even the 90s. The 90s was like even had some great stuff towards that. I mean, I'm very much, and I get that we have our nostalgia, but in terms of milestone markers and history, you can't discount all those things that happen. And all those artists. You just can't. Whitney Houston, all of them, Mariah Carey, all of them, you can't discount them. You can have the new, folks today and support them. And there's some great folks out today. But I know it's saying you have to like kiss the asses of the performer, but if the performer stakes her claim or his claim, in the biz, and it's true, he has the receipts. He has the receipts to actually back it up. Madonna has the receipts. Just released an album that's 50 number one songs. Mariah Carey is one of the biggest artists. I've been watching these things with Mariah Carey. She's one of the biggest selling artists of all time. And continues to be. Continues to be a huge artist. You say what you want about Mariah, but her shit sells. It sells. And now Christmas is coming. Yeah, I know she's going to totally be making another hit with her Christmas album. Discount Mariah Carey. So I was like, no, I'm not discounting Mariah. I disagree with you, but I'm not discounting Mariah Carey. I like having, here's the thing, maybe I come from a time period where I like my divas. I like people having attitude. I like my rock stars a little crazy. I come from a time period, that's what you did. That's when Nicki Minaj came out, I was like, I kind of like that she's kind of cartoonish and out there and very bold and exaggerated. I like that. Like, why not? I love that. I love it. But I know folks who hate Nicki Minaj. And there's always rumors. She's writing her own style, raps, all stuff. I don't care. I kind of like her. I do. But there's other folks who don't like her. And Nicki's still around. She's, 10, 12 years into the game. She's still around. Some people don't understand that I like Lil Wayne. I actually I like a lot of his albums, a lot of his music. They're like, you like Lil Wayne? I go, I do. And yes, he's had his issues and stuff, but I like him. I like his music. I like it. He's a little crazy. I love it. Now, right, who should be canceled? I'm not gonna mention his name in this chat room. We know who should be canceled for sure. But hi DC Sub Sanctuary, yes. Yes. You were born after me, George. I was born in 69. Mariah Carey's not retired. She just put out some new stuff. She's put out stuff all the time. She is not, Mariah Carey is not retired. I don't know where you got that idea from, because she's not retired. I'll defend Mariah Carey. I'm sorry, I'm a Mariah Carey fan. She's my age, she is not retired. Same with Celine Dion's my age, she is not retired. There are a lot, they're still going, they're all still going. Jennifer Lopez is my age, she is not retired. We're all still going. Jermaine Jackson, wait till you had J5 concert. I'm sure when you saw that, I'm sure it did like change your life. The Jackson 5, I remember the cartoon. I remember when I remember the cartoon. I remember all that stuff. Like my daddy. Yes, exactly. I do. I just there's certain artists I like, and I give them perks for longevity. If you're not following DC Soap Sanctuary, follow him too. You got DC Soap Sanctuary, you got Albert Bostic. They both have channels. Check them out. She's like, I'm not gonna get you with Albert. I still like her. I don't care. I like her. The only part I said, to me, it's not even saying that her actions are the greatest or whatever. I'm just saying that I don't mind my rock stars a little crazy, a little shady. I just don't. Like that's kind of what I want them to be. I want them to be a little shady, or whatever. I'm sure Madonna's not a nice person. I'm sure she's not a nice person at all. I don't care. I love Madonna. I know her worth. I know her action. So I guess I look at my stars in a different way. I don't care so much. Now, when I do stuff that detrimentally hurt people in terms of like the world at large and stuff like that, then people like Homeboy, who I won't mention, that to me, then there's a problem. And that's more of a problem to me than what they do. May need to research her some more. He may change his mind. Mariah Carey wrote almost every single song, or co-written every single song she's ever done. She fought her way out of a horrible marriage. I'm reading her book right now. A lot of stuff. She's not perfect, not at all. That's what I saw Albert agrees on that. She's not perfect at all, but she does a lot. And I like Eminem also. That was controversial. I like Eminem also. That's not right. I think he's one of the most talented rappers out there. That was another thing too. But Mariah is out there. She is. She's a diva. So I mean, Albert's correct. She is a diva and stuff. Prince used to sue his fans too. He would get mad, yell at his fans, all that stuff. I mean, he changed his name to a symbol. God's sake. But Prince is a genius. And that, to me, that's his own personal stuff. Prince never tried to do anything that would hurt a race or a gender or a country. Like, he never did anything. And Mariah's not doing that either. She has her own little world. And those folks can take care of themselves. Trust me. They all take care of themselves. Well, Eminem, we know Eminem was controversial when he first started. He used the word faggot in the song and also. And it's like, it's like he's much bigger than that. He's actually a really good rapper, a good freestyle rapper. I've seen some of his ciphers, and he just kills people in the ciphers. He's a really good rapper, and so I'm like, Christina Aguilera's not a nice person. I heard she's a horrible person in person, but she has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful voice. Wonderful voice. She has a wonderful voice, but I heard she's not a nice person. I never met her, so I don't know. That's what I heard, allegedly. Well, Prince and Michael almost did bad together. And Prince tells the whole story about why he didn't want to say those lyrics. And I laughed so hard. Prince was so shady. He was like, I not you know those lyrics, but they had talked about doing some collaborations. They did. They talked about it. But they were pitted against each other. That's kind of the problem. And Prince and Michael are two separate artists. They're not the same. You know, Michael comes from a royal family in music and was a full-on perfectionist. That's why his albums came out once every 5 years. He's a perfectionist. I mean, I'm actually, as a musician myself, I am appreciating his music even more because he took his time to put out albums and put out songs. There was a lot of thought into it. Prince is a genius, mind you, but Prince put out a lot of stuff all the time. So they were just even different that direction. And Michael would work with other people, and yeah, he decided to Elton John. And that's the thing. People, yeah, it's kind of the problem is this is not just people I understand if you're bothered by a word or two. I get that. But you look at context. And that's the thing. And Michael and Prince were both eccentric. Eccentric. They have their own. They're musicians. They were entertainers. They're musicians. They're a little weird. Billie Jean literally is one of my least favorite songs of Michael's. To tell you the truth, actually, I love Human Nature. I love When We Starting Something. You know, 1999 is one of my least favorite songs of Prince's. Actually, you know what song I like? I like so much, and it's gonna be so weird for you guys. I love Bat Dance from Batman. I love that song, and all that song is literally bites from the movie and him doing his little bits in it. But I love that song. But I love Beat It. I love Thriller is genius. Thriller will be played for the rest of our lives during Halloween. The rest of our lives. But to go back to Albert's point, if you like a certain artist, I'm not gonna try to convince you and tell you should like a certain artist. I mean, that's everybody. There's certain artists I don't care for. This is my preference. But I just say on my side of things, I just always feel like I want them to be a little shady. I want them to be a little whatever. I expect them to be, because you think about it for a second. You're in this ratified air. You're so rich. You're in a situation that I don't know any of us in this chapter will be in. I would never be in that situation. Pirate Man's a good song too. But everybody's saying yes to them. All this stuff's happening to them. Of course they're bitches, right? Of course they're a little bitchy. Of course, right? Of course. Of course they're divas and divos. Of course they are. I almost would expect it. If they weren't, it'd be a little weird. Yes, there are some nice, as I know, there's some nice folks. So see, the problem I have is in soaps, where I'm like, you're not that rich and you're not all that. That's where I have a problem with the attitude stuff. I'm like, you can drop that attitude stuff, because we ain't going for that. So yeah. I'm sure Ryan's a good song too, with Sheena Easton. It was a little cheesy, but I thought that 1999 was a smart song. He wrote it in 81, 82. So you knew 17 years later or whatever, it was going to be played in 1999. That was genius. It was genius. It was played everywhere that year. So you know, for you know, you can be poor for the next like 20 years, but then you know, 1999 you're gonna get some money. You're gonna get some money. PYT. I hate I don't like PYT either. Not one of my songs. I like the Girl Is Mine, but I do like Say a little better. It's funny. Certain songs I'm like, I actually like Off the Wall better than Thriller. I think Off the Wall is a better album. I like most of the songs. It's very disco R&B. Thriller is very pop. It's also very calculated, to me, in my opinion. Those songs were super chosen for that, and I just told you, DC. Maybe there's a uh, delay on here. I said I thought it was a little cheesy, but I said I thought it was really smart of him. It was very smart. I don't just care for the song. It's not one of his best songs. He has so many other better songs. Black and White, that song. I don't care for that song either. Now I like Dangerous, and I like Bad. I like those albums a lot. Even more than Thriller. I think they're both underrated. I know Bad was supposed to be Thriller Part 2. They didn't really succeed. But I like Liberian Girl, Speed Demon, Dirty Diana. I like all those songs. Dangerous, I love that album. Jam is my song. I love Jam and man with Heavy D. I love that. Is my Candace Mack. So I do like Dangerous a lot. you know. A lot of his later stuff, I liked Invincible. I like that more and more now than I did when it came out. Of course, we like You Are Not. I don't care for Earth Song either. So I didn't care for that one. But I do like You're Not Alone. I am here with you. They Don't Care About Us, which I love that song. I love that song. That was a controversial song. I love that. Bye, Sheree. Have a good day. Yeah, he'd be canceled these days. Yeah, I'm not a PYT person, so I'm just not. It's a fluffy song for me. Raspberry Beret, I liked more. I love the video. I wanted that whole cloud suit. But that's a good question, Mysterio. We don't know. We'll never know. The albums that are coming out now are produced by other people and are presumably songs MJ didn't want to have released. So either they were good enough because he's a perfectionist. But that's a good question. Who knows? We'll never know. Well, I say, so Tracy did 2 songs with Paul McCartney. Say for Paul McCartney's album, The Girl Is Mine for Thriller. I wasn't a big fan of Girl Is Mine. But I did like Say. Even though it was weird that LaToya Jackson was in the video like his girlfriend or something, that was kind of weird. What's going on? I see Albert's like, bye, James. I'm done with you. I don't see him coming anymore. He's like, next. He's like, I'm tired of James. He moved on. But still follow his channel, you guys. It's a good channel. Talks about all the soaps. I don't think there's a comparison. Like I said earlier, I don't think there's no comparison to me. MJ and Prince are 2 very different artists. The only reason why they were compared is they both were black. They both were the same age. They're 2 different artists. Because you could say there's some songs like Adore or Condition of a Heart or Purple Rain where Prince really does have his voice is amazing. And then Michael, same thing, Lady of My Life, Man in the Mirror. I was like, you say Michael Jackson's voice is amazing. So I think they're 2 different artists. I refuse to compare the 2. I refuse to compare. I've always been that way. Even back in the 80s, I was like, they're 2 different artists. They put them together just because. But the big 4, the big 3 at the time were Prince, Michael, Madonna. Those were the big 3. Everybody else was secondary, folks. Sorry. Well, there's that, but also they did release a couple of songs on his Skeletons album. I do have that, Tony JC. You're correct. There's also an album of Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury songs. State of Shock was originally Freddie Mercury, not Mick Jagger. And I like State of Shock. And people are like, I love that song. Ghost was a great song by Michael Jackson. I love Murder on the Dance Floor. One of the dance floor song, Blood on the Dance Floor. I love that whole collection. Morphine, Ghost, Is It Scary? I like all those songs. And all those songs on History, the new songs, they're all good. I've met LaToya, and she's a very nice person. I've had no problems with her. I've met a great person. Yeah, she was great. Everybody's commenting on my sex book post. Sex book, Madonna's sex book, 30 years. Yep, I got it. I still got mine. Fame is, as I'm saying, I mean, I have bits of fame and I know how crazy it could be. Now I'm only 1/1000th of it. I can't imagine if you get it all the time. When I get recognized on the street, it's by like one person here or there. What if you have mobs of people on the street just like, oh my God, it's you? That does something to your brain. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. There's something else. I'm sure it does. So I could imagine. Very much friend Rick James. Oh, Rick James. Rick James and Prince had their feud for a while because Rick James and Prince to me were similar. Diverse backgrounds, funk stuff. Yes. Well, Madonna's albums continue to go #1. Let's just say that. And that's even recently. She had a #1 album a couple of years ago, right during the pandemic, the Madam X. So her albums always go #1. Same with Bruce Springsteen's albums go #1. But in terms of like, mainstream hits, I would say it's been about maybe 6-7 years. You're right, about almost 10 years. But Madonna's still releasing stuff, and it's still getting video play, and it's still wherever they play videos, wherever that is. It's doing that. They can't. You're a pop princess. You know pop princess. Yeah, you know how it is, pop princess. You can't do anything normal. So today's Thursday, you guys. So it was Taco Tuesday the other day, and Gloria bought me lunch, and it was delicious. I bought tacos. I got street tacos, and they were delicious. What's the thing for Thursday? I don't know. It's not Taco Thursday. So what should I have for lunch today? James Brown's good. I like some James Brown songs. He's a legend. I mean, Prince and Michael both bowed down to James Brown. They totally do. Live to Tell's a great song, George. It's a great song. Some of her slow stuff. This used to be my playground. Her version of I Want You the Right Way. I want you, and I want you to want me too. Yeah, I know it's Thursday, girl. But what can I do for lunch? Tuna fish Thursday. Tuna fish Thursday. That doesn't rhyme. But yeah, Thursday. I'm thirsty every day, so that's always something different. Not as songs have lasting importance, they do. But her slow stuff should not be you must love me. Deep in my heart, I'm concealing things that I'm longing to say. Scared to confess what I'm feeling. Frightened, you'll slip away. You must love me. I like her slow stuff. She did some good stuff. Throwback Thursday food-wise. My favorite meal, great. Tamales Thursday. Ooh, Tamales Thursday. I know where to get good tamales. I had some this week. They weren't good. And they weren't good at all. Ugh. My favorite meal growing up. That's a good question. I don't know. My favorite meal growing up. Well, I come from so many different cultures that I had favorite. Gumbo was one, because I used to see gumbo several times a year. I'm going to say that. I have not watched Sherry Shepherd or Jennifer Hudson's new shows. I don't watch daytime TV like that. I'm not a fan of Sherry Shepherd. And Jennifer Hudson, I like her, but I've seen some little clips here and there. My boyfriend's back, and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. People got my mail too. I watched I had the other day, grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup when I was sick, or when it was a rainy day. Tuna sandwich with classic glaze chips would be fire. So is it Sandwich Thursday? Should I have a sandwich today? I'm gonna try to think about it. It's actually kind of not really sunny outside today. It feels like a fall day here in LA. I'm going to shave my face today, so I'm going to be totally clear. I'm going to be clean shaven. But yeah, Madonna has some really great slow songs. You Should Be a Playground was a great song. The You Must Love Me was from Evita. No llores por mi Argentina, me llama está contigo. But it's sun outside. You see, that's what it is. I came from gumbo, seafood. I also came from other stuff too. Disco resonates to me more than anything else than R&B. Oh yeah, them days R&B. That's the one. I'm not a pecan pie person, but I'll do some peach cobbler or some sweet potato pie. I'll do that, but I'm not a pecan. I'm not a huge, it's gonna sound so nasty, of course. I don't like a lot of nuts in my mouth. That's all I gotta say about that. So my food is very nutless. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. You don't do it two things at once. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Dee-bee-dee-bee-doo. Take a bow, night is over, this masquerade is getting older. Lights are low, the curtains down. There's no one here. I love that album. That album with Babyface was such a smart move for Madonna. I said it. I just said it. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else. That's all I said. Gumbo's good, girl. Oh my God, Liberdus. Woo! I make a mean gumbo. I have all the fixings for a gumbo in my freezer. I should make it. Nolans. That's right. That's where my family's from. Bye, handsome Matt Litchfield. Have a good day today. But that album was a smart move. Secret, Take a Bow, Human Nature, Bedtime Story written by Bjork. Let's get unconscious, honey. Let's get unconscious. I loved all that. Loved all of it. It was a great Madonna's voice and Babyface's writing. It worked because I'm crazy for you. My voice is in that. Touch me once and you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's so brand new. I feel it in my kiss. Great song. The thing is, Babyface, again, I know he's got lots of accolades. His stuff with Toni Braxton. They have an album that is called Love, Marriage, Divorce. Underrated album. Very underrated album. It came out way later. It was a minor hit. Just great songs. And their voices just, I mean, Toni Braxton, another one who's underrated. Screw the Braxton stuff down TV show. Her voice is the bomb. And they just don't. Yeah, Bjork was one of my favorites of Kate's, yes. I love Bjork. I'm a huge fan, Bjork fan. It's so quiet, whatever, yes. Babyface is an icon. I remember he started out as L.A. Reid and Babyface. It was like, and he really just kind of, oh, you sang that song to your husband when you were dating it? That's so funny, Lever. That's so funny. Stuffing pecan pie is I love stuffing. I love some dressing. Yeah, I agree with DC. I actually agree with you. I agree with you on that. But I'm just telling you, but her music, her voice, excelente. Like, just keep singing, girl. Just keep on singing. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm having for lunch. We heard Thirsty Thursday. We got Tuna Fish Thursday, and none of those are grabbing. Tamale Thursday, none of those are grabbing me. This is a boy, great song. My song is Oh So Quiet and Hyper Ballad. Also like Enjoy. That's my song. Possibly Maybe. I mean, I saw Bjork in concert, so I can go on. On and on. Now I not heard Babyface's new song. I agree with you, Tracy, on that. Totally agree with you. Yeah, so I forgot what's for lunch. Other day was Taco Tuesday, and Gloria bought me lunch. And thank you, Gloria. I posted on Twitter. It was good. Taco places I can handle, but it's Thursday. Like, what's Thursday? Like, what should I have? A big sandwich? Should I have a salad? Should I have Turkey Thursday? Actually, I don't mind Thanksgiving food on Thursday, but you know what song Leopardess is growing on me again that I forgot about? Because I'll Break My Heart is good too. But Breathe Again. Breathe. My song was 7 whole days. Not a word from you. 7 whole nights. That was my song. But no, my song that I'm liking is You Making Me High. The opening of You Making Me High, the bass, the opening of that song is the bomb. I was like, okay, breathe again, breathe again. I'll never breathe again. Break My Heart was huge. Remember how big that was? That song was huge. Huge. The song was huge. Oh my God, look at DC just like going, he's just going in. I don't know about all that stuff. I just know that I liked her music. I don't follow all the Black culture stuff. I just watched the music. By then I was like checked out. I won't say that stuff. I just know that she was bomb. And I liked her music. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. I don't know stuff. Who knows about music today? That's so far talking about music today. That's so funny. I did not expect that. Did not expect that. Let's see. Look on here. Okay. Way Next Sounds like good soundtrack. Yes. Selfish by Tony. Wildflower Panera. I don't know what that is. I know Panera. I know what that is. But what's Wildflower? So Yesterday by Tony. I don't know if I heard that. Like James, the first Tony album was great. You could have saw the songs now as well. I love me some hymns. Let It Flow. Some hey guys, you said you should have came home last night. See, all these good songs. They're all good songs. Yes. He wasn't mad enough. It was my song, DC. That was my song. I played that song to death. Time of Death, whatever year that was, the song was. I played it to death. That was my song. Love, love, love that song. Was a man enough for me? Yeah, Wang So was good. Was good. You know, we have Jimmy John's out here. They won't deliver to my house. I've had Jimmy John's. The ones, if I got a sandwich, it would be Jersey Mike's, which I like. I don't like Subway. Or Ike's would be the ones I would get. Not if I want a sandwich. That's not exciting me for some reason. It's not getting me excited. It's like Sandwich Thursday. That's not right either. Like nothing goes with Thursday. That's good. But I was thinking, do I want a salad? I almost said taco salad. I'll probably look at those double tostada salad things. Look at DC breaking down lyrics now. I remember all that stuff, but he's breaking down lyrics. Owns Wildflower. We don't have Wildflower out here. So that's what I was like. I don't know what that is. We don't have Wildflower. Well, no. Well, I always said that a lot of the R&B songs in the 90s, everybody was pleading. Everybody was please. Oh, I think, hey, Shaft, hello. That deep voice. Shaft. Can you dig it? Who is the man that can help you with his feather man? Shaft. I wouldn't mind quiet. I was thinking about Thai food, MJ, for a minute, because I was thinking, some pad Thai noodles sound kind of good. That sounds like pad Thai Thursday. See, everything's go Tuesday. Pad Thai Thursdays. Alligator Thursdays. He used to give me some alligator meat. Now it's my gumbo. I should get some gumbo Thursday. I don't know. So yes. Well, Isaac Hayes is a version of this song. I forget the name of the song. That his version is really good of the song. Ozzy Brothers. That's my favorites. In Between the Sheets. In Between. I like the way you receive me. I like it's a lot of songs. You know, I like songs. I grew up with songs in the 50s and 60s. I came of age in the 70s and 80s. 90s is where that's kind of towards the end of that to the 2000s. There are a few songs in 2000s I like. I've never been a Subway fan. Right, when they have fresh meat, that makes sense. I just not a big fan of their food. Never have been. That's right, guys. It's a good song. Kelly Price. I love Kelly Price and Homegirl on Heartbreak Hotel. You said you would do me wrong. I love Kelly Price's part of that song. They were getting down and Faith Evans. You know what? Some of your time and on your mind. What you do to me? Look what you did to me. Yes. Reminds you that. I know. We're talking songs. Yeah, I was singing and dancing. I was having a good time. Talking songs today. We're talking songs. Real Chinese food sounds good. I don't have any right near me. I have Panda Express. That's not real Chinese food. Because that can be good too, Tracy. I know. I have to drive. I'm trying to get something to be delivered. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to leave my house. I want to come to get delivered. Yeah, I know. Don't say goodnight, good song. Well, Teddy Pendergrass, turn off the lights and light a candle. My mom loved Teddy Pendergrass. Loved him. Loved him. All his songs. Even his stuff with Harold Melvin and Blue Notes. Great stuff with them too. I love the whole Philly International stuff. I love that stuff too. Al Green, of course, is the bomb. He had them hot grits thrown on him. But before that, I said, I don't want to take the metro. I don't want to go anywhere to MJ. I want to stay home. I'm being lazy today. I just want to stay home. I want it delivered. But Al Green, Take Me to the River, As Long as We're Together. Of course, his version of Let's Stay Together. I mean, he had a lot of great songs. Here I am, baby. Come and take it. Here I am, baby. Exactly. Can you stand the rain? I actually don't mind Tina Turner's version. The Ann Peebles version, of course, was better. Now Mary J. I've met Mary J. Blige, super nice person. Oh my God, I had a great conversation with her. I met her several years ago at the Charter Project. She's really tall and for a woman, and I couldn't believe how nice and sincere she was. We had a great conversation. So I'll always stand for Mary J. Blige. But I don't like all her music. I like some of her music over the years. I don't like all of it. So Not Gonna Cry is a good song. Not one of my songs. It's a good song, but it's not one of my songs. Now, No More Drama with samples, Young and Restless theme. That's my song. The Thunderpuss mix. That's my mix. Yeah, I stay in my bubble. I don't have to leave my house. I'm really good. Well, you know, Barry White's my voice idol. You're my first, my last, my everything. You're the answer to all my dreams. Barry White's the bomb. He's the bomb. He's my voice idol. So that's not one of my songs either. But I know it's a good song, but not one of my songs. Mary J, I liked I want to be happy. You bring me joy, and I want to fuss and fight. And I like those songs. No More Drama. I like No Hateration, Holleration in this dance. I like that song. I like God, her album Mary. She had a slow song. I love that song. And I'm blanking on the name of the song. Shit. It's I think it's More Than I Can Say. I think the name of the song is like that. It's More Than I Can Say. It's a slow song first. I love that song. She had a bunch of songs I like. But I'm not a huge fan of all her stuff. Her first album I love. What's the 4-in-1? I played to death. My life, I played to death. My life, my life, my life, my life. I mean everything was just like Real Love. All the songs. Love No Limit. It's like, Barry, why you're sick? I believe it. My girl Marissa does too. You know, you make these deep throaty voices when you get sick. I love women with deep scratchy voice. I love it. Very Brenda Vaccaro of you guys. I love it. Yes, but all those, you know, they're all those singers. They're all, you know, I grew up with all of them. They're all part of my life. My life. But yes. I'd love to interview Mary J. Blige if I got a chance. I'd love to. But meeting her and talking to her in private was wonderful. We had a great conversation. So I'll always have kind words for Mary J. Blige. Hateration, holleration in this dance. I know it's just so catchy. Yeah, it's just so catchy. Be Without You is a good song. Be Without You, Be Without You, Be Without You. That's a good song too. Real Love was the song. There was nothing like it. I mean, again, I was at the birth of some things that to have songs that were hip hop, R&B was not common yet back in the early 90s. And so we were getting songs coming out and we were like, because there was a delineation. It was very much R&B was over here, and rap was over here. They weren't really together yet. And then people like TLC and Salt and Pepper started merging it together. They were very separate. When En Vogue first came out, there was very much R&B and pop, very, very much. Well, in the 80s, like female artists, there were a lot of them. You know, it was Madonna, number one. I listened to everybody. So everybody from Anita Baker was my favorites, to Heart, to Pat Benatar, Annie Lennox and the Eurythmics. That's a hard question. I listen to everybody. I listen to, you know our generation, we listen to everybody. So, you know, I like P. Diddy. I like Sean Combs. I'm a fan of his. He said my name once in a thing, so he knows who I am. But I like Sean Combs. So I'm a fan of his. Back in the 80s, from Nana Cherry was Buffalo Stance, my favorite song of all time. I listened to a lot of women back in the 80s. They were the latest hi Jen Turk, whoever the latest women's were, but Madonna was my number one, obviously, and then everybody else came after that. They listened to Janet and Jody Watley and all of them. I listened to all of them growing up in the 80s. Any female artists. But Anita Baker, if I want to mention, Whitney Houston, if I want to mention Anita Baker, I want to say my favorite album of hers is Giving You the Best That I Got. With Priceless and Rules and Giving You the Best That I Got. That album's the bomb to me. I did like it. I even like the stuff, her early stuff with Angel. And the first album, then of course Rapture and all that album. But I was a huge fan of his. Now, of course, I know the Neville Bros because I'm from Louisiana, so I know the Neville Brothers, and how they were big for a while down south. Then they broke out. And then, of course, Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt, all those duets, which brought them to the forefront. That high, I was never a high falsetto person. I like deeper voices, clearly. Ann Wilson, to me, one of the best voices in rock. Pat Benatar, one of the best voices in rock. She has a 5-octave range. Sade, love Sade. Sade was my girl. She was my girl. I loved her exotic look. You're a smooth operator. You're a smooth operator. Yes, loved her also. That's a lot. So George, that's a lot. So there's a lot of female artists I listened back then. There were a lot. Barbara Streisand, I was listening to her. Stephanie Wills, of course. Angela Winbush, of course. Her song "C'est Toi," love that song. I have it on somewhere on 45. I love Phyllis Hyman. Big fan of hers. But it's funny because I did like Renee and Angela. Then he was beating her, so then she went solo, and so we liked Angela Winbush. Lisa Fisher had a couple songs that came out. Lisa Morgan, Shaka Khan, of course, saw her in concert in the 80s first time. There were a lot of women I liked. There were like I listened to everything. We listened to R&B, listened to rap. For rap, I listened to MC Lyte, Roxanne Shante, all those. I listened to everything. So my musical taste was all over the place. But my number one girl was Madonna. That was my number one girl, more than anybody else. So she was my number one. Everybody knew it. And I saw Madonna the first time in '87 for the Who's That Girl tour in Los Angeles. And my future friend, who I miss all the time, Shabadoo Quinones, was the lead dancer. And I had no idea that 30 years later, I'd meet him, become friends with him, and then he would die suddenly. So I had no idea. I got 5 years of friendship with him, and then he died. So I just tell you, time goes by fast, kids. You just never know. But I was able to tell him, I saw you in concert 30 years ago. And he gave me some nice behind the scenes stuff. You want to watch my shows with him. It was great. Oh, they came out on time. I'm burning up for your love. My favorite part is, do you want to see me down on my knees or bending over backwards now? Would you be pleased? I'm not the others. I'll do anything. I'm not the same. I have no shame. I'm on fire. That was, Kate, that's my favorite song of hers of all time. My favorite song of Madonna's is Burning Up. That is my favorite song of all time. I will gladly sing it for you every time. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I am a woman in love, and I'll do anything to get you into my world. She holds that note towards the end, George. She's a woman in love, and she holds that note. Oh my gosh, she holds that note. So Madonna's first album, Madonna was your first 33. Yay. Well, the Bee Gees are a whole other world. The Bee Gees are like just there. I love them. You know, through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. I have Shaka Khan on my wall. My brother, Max, may he rest in peace, was the biggest Shaka Khan fan, and we saw Shaka. So I saw Shaka. It's a little story, folks. I saw Shaka the first time at the Wham! America tour in 1985 at the Hollywood Park here in LA. Shaka Khan comes out first, and she was big with "I Feel For You" time and stuff. And she was singing "Ain't Nobody." That was Rufus and Shaka, but she was singing "Ain't Nobody Loves You Better Than You." And then Wham came out, of course. It was like Wham and Wham was big with "Wake Me Up" before, all that stuff. It was one of the gayest concerts I've been to. But I've seen Shaka Khan 4 or 5 times over the years since then. My brother was a huge fan. My brother used to know Sherelle and Pebbles, her cousin, and Lisa Morgan, my brother knew all of them. And so Vesta Williams and all these, Once Bitten, Twice Shy, Will Be Forgiven for the Next Guy I've been singing. It was completely he was entrenched in that whole world. So when I think of Shaka Khan, I think of my brother all the time. I'm trying not to cry because it makes me cry, but I have her on my wall because there's something of his. So when I hear a Shaka Khan song, I feel like my brother's saying hi to me because she was very dear to him, very dear to him. So when he died, I first heard Shaka Khan story, I fell apart. And I was like, it must be him saying hi to me when I heard a song of hers. And it was blasting out of a car radio. And I just thought that's just because I don't listen to really radio anymore. That was something from me. I gotta be more. Okay, let me collect myself. Okay, so yes, go back in here. Right, DC, right? He went solo. Yeah, Hall & Oates, Careless Whisper, great song. Yes, I met Natalie Cole. So I had before she died. I got to meet her. Me, finally. That's a great name. Me, finally. I love that. That is the weird stuff. That's so funny. Breaking. So I'm printing out a coupon. I got a coupon. I got a coupon. But anyway, so yes, I listen to all kinds of women. So George asked me what female artists I listened to in the 80s, and I'm like, I listen to everybody. Ann Wilson again. Ann Wilson and Heart. Even though Nancy Wilson sings "These Dreams Are On When You Close My Eyes, every second of the night, I live another life." Now, Cissy Peniston. So now DC is going into the 90s, the early 90s, and so for the Cissy Peniston, Crystal Waters, Kim Sims, and that whole time period, I was a DJ part-time at a gay club in Sacramento, and those songs were like the songs that played on heavy rotation, and so that reminds me. I was turning 21. It was reminding me of that whole time period. So when you mentioned those people, Crystal Waters liked one of my posts. Cissy Peniston liked one of my posts about them, and I was like, oh yeah. It's my, where that time period is very special to me. It was a very interesting time period for me, turning 21, living in Sacramento. I was still a nurse. I was always doing things, and I was finding out about myself. I was raising my daughters. I was all kind of stuff was happening at the time. So it was a lot of, so when I hear those songs, it's great. Now, Patti LaBelle, my girl Marissa loves On My Own. It wasn't how it was supposed to end on my own. Or If You Only Knew What I'm Going. She had a bunch of, Patti, of course, is a legend. So she's a legend. But yes, me, finally. I love it. I love that. Then you got Pink, who came out first as an R&B artist. Her first album was totally R&B. Then she finally found herself and literally changed genres and was even bigger, which is so funny to me. It's just so great. I like Pink a lot. Pink's a good one. By the 2000s, I was in my 30s. So yeah, I guess you could tell me if that was an anthem. In the 2000s, okay, but in the 90s, she was good. She was working late night. She was working it. She was all right. She was working it. But yeah, If You Only Knew was a great song. I mean, Patty's a legend, obviously, complete legend. Never seen her in concert, but I admire her. I got to interview Thelma Houston. Don't Leave Me This Way, and of course, she had a bunch of hits. I got to interview her. She was great, nice person. And Never Can Say Goodbye. Her version's good too. Never Can Say Goodbye. I know. I saw Shanice George. So I saw Shanice on the latest Unsung. They featured Wayne Shepherd, who's married to one of the girls of Mary Mary, and he's a big producer, and he produced some Shanice work, and he showed us great. I know, I love Shanice. And Tracy Spencer, I was just playing the house version the other day. I was like Tracy Spencer. But see, the problem was, you already know why, George, the problem was. Tracy Spencer was a light-skinned Black girl. They already had a couple out there already. She was kind of a dance. She was kind of R&B. They didn't want to make her pop because they didn't do that back then. So she got lost in the shuffle. Shanice had that. I Love Your Smile was a huge hit, but she had other songs that were great too. They don't do it there. Again, she was Black. They didn't cross. You watch all these unsungs, they'll tell you. They just didn't cross over people like they used to, like they do now. They just didn't cross them over. So a lot of these Black women got stuck, and then they just started going away. I thought Pink was light skinned Black too. Her show reflects, yes. Hi, Alicia. Alicia. How are you? I must become a grandfather again. My second daughter, we're waiting. Her baby comes in January. She's 30. She's 27 weeks along. We just got the an updated what do you call it? Ultrasound. So apparently he's growing. He's a boy. He's growing very. His name's going to be Preston. So I'll be a grandfather for the 5th time. That's dumb. 5-time grandfather. It's crazy. And my older grandchildren, my one's about to graduate high school next year. I'm like, you gotta be crazy. You're all there in the beginning. So you know how it is, Lisa. I'm like, ugh, it's too much for me. I'm getting old. But yeah, there are a lot of great singers who got lost in the shuffle because they didn't know what to do with them. They wouldn't advance them or move them over to pop. Or we already got somebody who's big. We got Mariah Carey. We already got Whitney Houston, or we already got Brandy, or Monica. Some of those got ahead, right? But then the other ones, nah. They didn't get it. You're just like, well, what? They just didn't. 5-time. I don't watch WWE, so I couldn't say that. Yeah, well, that's actually what's coming, late January, actually. That's when Preston's supposed to come. He's supposed to come in late January because she's January 11th, my daughter, and then my other grandson, Trenton, is early February. How can I ease the pain? And actually, I saw a thing on her recently. Lisa Fisher, after doing that one album, she chose not to be solo artist anymore. I went back to session work and loved it. Well, Erykah Badu, of course, on and on and on and on, and again and again. I mean, she was when she came out. I played that first album, Baduism, to death. And her next album too with Tyrone and everything on. I loved it. So she's a great artist. Her albums are funny because she's so eccentric. I don't like everything she puts out, but there'll be something I hear go, that's Erykah Badu, and I'm like, I like that. But she's very talented, very talented. Oh, okay. I know Flobo's not here. Where's Flobo where you need him? I'm gonna actually screenshot this and show it to him because I don't know. I'm gonna show this to him. Flobo, I'm doing my show, and they're doing references to WWE. I don't even know what that. I don't know what that. I don't even know what that. I told him I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm on my own show right now this morning. Flobo, I'm doing my show. I said to him, Jesus. References to WWE. I don't even know what that. I don't know what that. I don't even know what that. I told him I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm on my own show right now this morning. He'll laugh. He laughs myself. Your cousin named Preston. Yeah, she has Trenton and Preston. Those are names she chose. I'm like, those are very white names for me. I'm like, I don't know any Prestons or Trentons that are black. Those are names she chose. I have a white name, James. Okay, so me. I love saying your name. Me, finally. Me, finally. I'm a middle child, so that resonates with me so much. So this Sunday, I'm doing a Halloween fun little get-together private Zoom at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It might last an hour or so. I'm giving away actually Halloween-related prizes. You can win a prize while you're there. And I'm dressing as my mother. I'm going to shave my goatee. I'm going to have makeup on. I picked out one of her tops. We picked out together. I have a wig, everything. So I tell people, you want to see, I'm not going to post pictures anywhere else. So if you want to see me dressed as my mom, because my mom and I are twins, and I posted online pictures of us together. We're twins already as it is. I'm going to actually transform myself into her. Will it be successful or not? It'll be up to you guys. So that's what the Halloween Zoom is. It's gonna be just a lot of fun. Have some fun Halloween stuff. So I'd love for you to come. And you know, it's $20, but since you're in here, it's $5. You can Cash App me, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle me. And then we decide to put you in the book, and then give me your email address, and then I email the link the night before. I do. I love it. So you should come. So if you're free around whatever time that is for you. 40 Clover is a good song too, Tracy. If you're free around that time, join me. You should join me and join others. We have other people signed up. It should be a lot of fun. It's going to be me dressed as a woman, as my twin mother. So it should be a lot of fun. My mother has braids. I found the braids. Okay, so Flobo sent an audio message. Let's see what Flobo says. Okay. I just played it. Folks. Okay, so Flobo knows it. Yes, he knows it. That's hilarious. Right, exactly right. But my mother was laughing because I went into her closet while she was there. She goes, "Well, if you're gonna become me, it's like single black female. If you're gonna become me, you might as well come into my closet." So I did. So I'm in my closet with my mother, picking out. I never thought a million years I'd be in her closet. There you go. Flobo's here. Here's his Booker T impression. Come on, everybody. Flobo. I said Flobo. No, Flobo knows. For your personal, yes. For your personal self, yes, you can. I won't be recording it either. I'm not recording anything. I'll have pictures of my own self, of course. But yes, you have to come see me dressed as my mother on there. So you can screenshot if you want to, yeah. Yeah, whoever comes can take pictures for themselves. But I'm like, I may show people a month or two later. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But this is for you guys. This is like a personal thing because I'll be dressed something else during the day and on Halloween. So, but yes. Flobo. Oh, you spelled it Flobo. That's right. It's Flobo. Mm-hmm. Now, Booker T sounds familiar. Like I do know who he was. He used to was. But I don't know all that stuff. What's the significance of him saying it 5 times? There's some significance. Significance. I'm gonna grab me a cookie. Whew. Yeah, I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm gonna grab me a cookie because I haven't eaten anything yet. We're still trying to figure out what's for lunch. These are Santa Cruz oatmeal raisin Pepperidge Farm. There you go. 1/2 a Harlem Heat. No, you can't do any fan art with it because we're not posting it. The fans have to come see me live to see me in the outfit. Oh, you will. You'll see. Oh no, trust me. I've already posted a picture of my mom, what she looks like. I'm dressing up just like that. It's on social media. If you follow me on social media, you'll see the picture. And that day, I'll show you the picture. I mean, it's just me saying. Trust me, anybody in here seen it? My mother and I are twins. Trust me. It's gonna be crazy. He was WCW champion 5 times and Bros never held a title. Oh, okay. Okay. Salad with chicken is good for lunch. Well, you know, it's funny, though, I just said I was thinking of El Pollo Loco has salad with chicken and avocado. I like turkey. I do. I don't know if I want a salad. Look at the little emoji, Mimi Miley. That little emoji's cute. I've never seen that one. And remember this, how'd you get your name, the 2 leopards? How do you do that? No, Leopards mentioned turkey salad lunch. I'm not feeling salad today. I'm having a cookie right now. I'm getting hungry. It's 11:30. I'm not feeling salad. It's because right now it's not warm outside. It's not cold. It feels like a fall morning. I want something substantial. I think I want some food. I think it's where I'm leading. I'm leaning towards like an actual meal. I don't want a hamburger. Don't want a hamburger. I don't want a sandwich. I don't think because everybody's bringing up sandwich. I don't think I want a sandwich. That's not grabbing me either. Oh, funny! It's like we keep it. It's so funny. Yeah, Flobo's on, everybody. Follow Flobo Boys. And also keep in mind, I know it's early, keep in mind for New Year's Day, hang out with me and Flobo around 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. We're going to talk about goal setting and all that kind of stuff and have some laughs. So you should join us for that. $25. Join us. Right? Because we will sign up already. So come join us. But I know it's a ways away, so I'll be pushing it even more later in the year. I don't want to sleep either now. That's the thing about I got the soup's been eliminated. Pad Thai's in the running. And I still, if I had some good, see, if this was New York City, and Flobo knows this, if this was New York City, I could order good Chinese food and have delivered. There are no good Chinese food places like that in LA. None. Because good Chinese food sound good. He's eating moon balls. It's vegan and Korean, and both sound nasty. Okay. I don't want a turkey burger. I want a burger. I don't want a burger. I don't want a hot dog. I want a burger. Just like earlier, I don't want no nuts in my mouth. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Korean barbecue or a lot of Korean food. Now I'm a fan of Koreans. I like Koreatown. I love going over there. I have a good time over there. But I don't care for the food. I don't. I've tried it. Not a fan. So it's my show. I can say that. There's some foods I've tried, and I'm not a fan. I love Indian food. I love Thai food. I like Vietnamese food. We could be good. That one place that had those little lamb chops could be good. Tracy could be onto something. Flobo. I just said this is what Flobo do all the time. I just expanded from Korean bar. I said and Korean food. This is what I do all the time. I said Korean barbecue and food. Go make chili. I don't want chili either. I like chili. I'm not a big fan of chili. I like chili. It was okay. Well, I know what chili I like and Flobo hates. But I won't say it. I had Panera last Friday. I had a really good Panera breakfast. It was Asiago cheese, egg, and bacon. The nuts. These are lies you tell. Well, it's been 3 years. Well, that's no story. You guys already know the story. It's been a few years since I've eaten nuts. You guys already know that already. We're all adults here. I thought about pizza at first. I thought about hard to please. I am. I thought about going Shakey's and getting the pizza, Mojo's, chicken combo. That's still on the table a little bit. I don't know if I'm not a pizza person. I mean, I like pizza, but pizza's not my go-to thing. No. Yeah, I'm hard to please, but when you do please me, please me, oh yeah, and I'll please you. Flobo pleases me a lot of times. And you can take that however you want. He knows how to please me sometimes. Yes, he does. I'm not a Hawaiian barbecue person either. I've been to Hawaii. I like Hawaii. Not a Hawaiian barbecue person. Jill, not that long for me or close, girl. You still feel it though. You feel me. I know you do. I know you're in solidarity with me. Oh, there's something else. I don't even know if Flo was still on here. I told him I'm on Hinge. I told him the whole story about that. Nothing's happening, of course. It just started. He's all, what now? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nope, not Hawaiian barbecue. Tried it. Oh, no, thank you. But if I get pizza, it's gonna be the regular old. I not say pineapple. Ugh. Pepperoni. That's it. Maybe bacon, maybe sausage. But I'm gonna tell him. Flobo is a cutie, isn't he? Ladies, he's a cutie. He's a cutie. He's available. He's available for dates. He's cute. I tell him all the time he's good looking. If Flobo was batting for my team, I would be after him. I already told him that already. I know we're friends and everything, but I don't care. I'd be after him. He's a catch. He's talented. He's funny. He's good looking. He's tall. He's good. I mean, so any ladies out there, come on. He's there. He has no kids, no baby mamas. He's good. Sushi. I like sushi. That's another place I go to for sushi too. That's a possibility. I had sushi the other day and it was really good. MJ, I got sushi from Ralph's actually. I got some sushi. It was the bomb. And they also have these. They have these little packages of shrimp for $5. I got that. I was good to go. Don't like me though. I'm sorry they don't like you. I wish I could make them like you. All the girls that I know like you, but they're taken. The ones that I know, they like you. Lawler CL. Hi, Lawler CL. I know 2 college degrees. He's a smart black man, folks. He's out there doing it for. He's an entrepreneur. I said no baby mamas. He's out there working it out, kids. Come on, folks. If you're watching this later, write in if you live in LA or at least somewhere in the LA area. And he's open to different races. He's open to some ages. Mm-hmm. He's open to sizes. Because we don't discriminate, folks. No, we don't. Not what we do. Oh, he's too far away. Oh, Flobo, you have somebody, but you're too far. You're too far away. I know it's tough. That happens to you. You meet somebody and you're like, dang. We know the world numbers. We already know. Until he's a good time. Flobo is a good time. I love Flobo. So yeah, he's a good time. I get on his nerves all the time, but that's just life. And I'm not going to stop either. Yesterday I was being nice to him. And he didn't like that either. I was trying to be positive and be nice to him yesterday. No, I was trying to be nice to everybody yesterday, and nobody liked me being nice to people. Everybody wants to be shady. I'm trying to be nice to people. They want me to be shady. Like, what kind of fucked up mess is that? No, I mean, well, somebody said something in here that's close. We're getting close. Somebody said something. I was thinking, I should have wrote it down. Now I forgot what I'm old. I forgot what it was. Someone mentioned something in here. I go back. Cuban food. That's a possibility. Though someone said something in here. I'm going back up. We had a keto meal bar. Oh, someone said something. I'm looking at that. Someone said something in here, and I'm like, what did they say? Greek. That's what it's Mediterranean. Mediterranean could be it. So I'd like you though. I'm going to take that as a compliment, Flobo, because I am a nice person. And as I'm saying this to you, ladies, I am a nice person. I'm a nice person all the time. I just was being extra nice. So I will take what you're saying as a compliment. I did lunch for a while. Work friends, it'll work dating. No, it's difficult. Well, it depends on what you want in dating. So it depends on how often you see each other, all that kind of stuff. It totally depends. It depends on your lives. Sometimes it can work. It depends on the two people. Look at that emoji. Look at that emoji. Look at these little new emojis. That's so funny. But thumbs up, and it's him, and it's like a ghost. Yeah, he didn't write, James, you're correct. You always are a nice person. He just put a little emoji. Like, mm-hmm. I know. I said it with a little attitude, but that's the whole point. You get what I'm saying? I know who I am. I'm a nice person. I really am. 11:33. What should I have for? I'm still don't want to have lunch. I'm thinking maybe Mediterranean. There are actually these good lamb chops at Pita Cafe. Again, I'm trying to get it delivered. I don't feel like leaving the house. So I could now have a new metro, get on my metro and go over to Pita Cafe. It goes almost as far there and just walk over. I could do that. for an adventure. I don't feel like it. I know it's saved me on fees and everything. I don't know if I'm doing it. I want it brought to me. But Mediterranean is always good. It's healthy. Mediterranean is healthy. It's good. It goes to, that might be it. That might be it. I don't feel like cooking. I cook all the time. That's the thing. I cook all the time. I'm tired of cooking. I don't have a dishwasher. I'm tired of washing dishes. I went to my girl Marissa's house. She's in a studio apartment. I live in a house. She got a dishwasher. How do you get a dishwasher? I'm tired of washing dishes. I'm tired of, if I get somebody to wash dishes for me or cook for me, then I'll be in there. Mediterranean pizza. How funny is that? I don't even know they have. Is there such thing as Mediterranean pizza? That's actually really funny. Mm-hmm. You know, Flobo, thanks for coming in, Flobo. You may leave now. Thank you. Well, I've been on almost 2 hours. Okay, guys. Actually, it's time for me to leave. Thank you, Kate Valentine, for the super chat. Thank you very much. I got to figure out what I have for lunch. One person, again, so the person who signed up for the Halloween, thank you very much for planning for Halloween. Gloria, thank you very much. Sign up for my events. Come this Sunday, just join us, have some fun. Maybe you'll win a prize or two. Also, the next two events on the 5th and the 12th are fun. You should come anyway. Come to the events. They're not even that expensive. Remember, they're $5 off if you've been in this chat room today. And I know who you are. Don't try to play it off. But sign up today. Sign up as soon as you can. Get that spot in there. It's not expensive. Come on and join us. They're a lot of fun. Tomorrow night, we're doing Tales of the Jedi. So that'll be at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on JLJ Media, YouTube. Me, Frank Moran, and John Dunphy. John, who has battling COVID right now, says he'll be okay. So we'll see what happens. And Frank has reached 200,000 emails unread. He showed it last time on the show. 200,000 emails unread. So he hit the bar. He hit it. Frank is crazy. Also, this weekend is Sunday. On that day, the soap shows will be happening, and I will be in costume, not as my mother, but I will be in costume this weekend. So some things to look forward to. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming in and joining me today. I will post what I have for lunch, of course, and all that. But have a great day today, everybody. Seriously, have a good day. Have a good day.